And I'm ready to turn this over to you, Mr. Weaver.
Thanks for coming. And I'd like to say something to the older guys out there. We've got to mentor people into this business. We have to stop mentoring them out. It is a hard business. It's very rewarding. It's tough to be around. It's a heavy lift, as my friend Carm would say. But we've got to do a better job as the old guys of encouraging these guys to ask the questions and give them the information back. There comes a time where you realize that your knowledge should be a burden that you're trying to unload to the next generation. It is not for us to take our knowledge and know-how to the grave with us. And it's the only time on a car that you're going to be able to see that. Everything else has been regurgitated and spit back out by a PCM or a scan tool or whatever. You're actually looking at the movement or the changes of electricity inside of those circuits.
Mechanical and technology specialists ruled nothing is more important than an idea whose time has come. Okay, here's how this whole thing came about. I'm at a friend's Euro shop in Chicago, Andy Bizub, and I'm at the front counter. Mercedes owner comes in and says, listen, I've heard about your shop. I've never been here before, but let me tell you, I got a problem. The car's not running right. My check engine light is on. And you know what the person at the counter said? My Mercedes specialist will be all over your vehicle.
All right, so let me introduce to you, not after all these years, let me introduce to you Josh Weaver. He almost did it.
Dude, I'm telling you, I work for the guy.
Josh Weaver.
Real problems from the Bay. Point that we can prove that I will show you or demonstrate throughout the case studies that you can go back and apply in your Bay that are very important. Didn't go well on one of the tests, right? They didn't make the cut. Something failed, so let's see what failed. I have a 2196, bank 1, sensor 1, air fuel sensor stuck high. So now I look at the freeze frame. I want to start to put some puzzles together, some pieces together. So the first thing, if you scroll through the data, I want to take notice is that this happened 43 seconds after startup. And it happened at 1300 RPM and 0 miles per hour. I already know that I wasn't moving when the problem happened. A lot of times I can diagnose a car through the freeze frame and know what's wrong with it before I even get out on the test drive. For example, I look through the data. So I'm concerned about this. I'm keeping this in the back of my head. So I go through mode 6.
But if you guys are, stay on top of what's happening with the EPA right now, we are under an HFC phase down. And we used what's called Glacier.
Things I need to address. Wow, how do you follow not only the two Weavers, Weaver, and I guess I'm the non-Weaver? It's not the silver bullet. Every silver bullet had been shot in the clip and then some on that car. So I want to have a game plan. So the key to having a game plan is to have a plan already in place. Crank is, right? I said the crank slows down when we have a single cylinder injector or ignition misfire.